This is Austin St. John, and you are watching That Hashtag Show. You better pay attention.
Hey guys, this is Joe with That Hashtag Show. I am here with the lovely Cerina Vincent from Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, Maya, the Yellow Ranger. That was a lot to say.
It was. You said everything correctly, though.
I did.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. This is your first time here. I do have to ask you, how was it working with your cast in Power Rangers Lost Galaxy?
Working my cast in Lost Galaxy, it was amazing. It was like, I want to say it was like college for me. Like they're like lifelong friends, and it was my first series, so I learned a lot about the film business, first of all, and then second, like my cast, like we just bonded. We're like family. We were all together at Morphicon recently, and it feels like your old college buddies or people you went to high school with. It's just like you're forever connected.
Any fun set stories that you can tell? I've always heard from, I think it was Reggie that would tell me that there was a lot of fun stories that you guys had. Anything you can share?
Yeah, the boys were always like messing around and joking and like playing jokes on us. And I was a little bit young. Everybody was a bit older than I was. I was the youngest on the show. Like they all could like go out drinking after work, and I wasn't 21 yet. And so they had a different kind of fun than they were like Power Rangers that were going to the Playboy Mansion after rap. Am I allowed to say that? And I was not doing that. But we had a blast. They were always sort of like playing practical jokes and the things that boys will do. Were
you treated like the little sister on set?
I was. I did feel like a little sister. I was also pretty shy, and I was new to the business, and like some of the guys had worked before, some of them hadn't, but I was like kind of like wide-eyed and naive, and I was soaking everything up, and I was a little bit intimidated at first, but then we all like bonded together, and like I said, we're lifelong friends now. But I feel like there's a lot about like who I was as a person was very aligned with who my character was on the show.
Oh, that's really interesting, actually. So you can say that you related a lot to Maya's character, and you've discovered a lot in yourself because of that character?
Well, I just feel like Maya was very intuitive and grounded, and sort of like would step back and sort of like watching the whole thing, and it's like life imitating art, imitating life. Like I feel like that's sort of like who I was in that moment, but I was also sort of like watching how it all worked because it was my first series. Yeah.
That's super cool. Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How much do you actually remember about your season of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy?
I don't remember a lot. I'm on a new show now for Disney called Stuck in the Middle, and I'm the mother of 7 kids on this show. So I've got 7 children on my show.
That's a lot of kids.
It's a lot of kids. They're awesome. But I tell them every day, I'm like, soak this up, remember these moments. Because if you don't actively try to like memorize something, you're going to forget as you grow. And like, how much do you remember from when you were 18, 19?
A lot that I'd like to forget. I'm in my 30s now.
Yeah. So like, you don't remember the day-to-day life at 19, 20. And so I don't either. There's a lot of episodes that like fans will come up and be like, do you remember when you were doing that? I'm like, no, I don't.
It went by in a flash, I'm sure.
You're exhausted. We shot like, we were working like 16 hours a day and so tired and sometimes we were shooting a few episodes at once, so it was like hard to keep track of. And if there was on Saturday morning, I was not getting up at 8:30 a.m. to watch Power Rangers. I was sleeping in because I was so tired from working.
At the time, did you ever watch any of your stuff?
I mean, I tried to, but again, like if it was on once a week, I wasn't up in the morning watching it. I was sleeping in because we worked so hard. So I don't remember all of the details, but overall, I of course remember the experience, and I'm so grateful.
Let's play a fun little game.
Okay.
All right. What was your character's? Your character didn't have a last name, but if your character did have a last name, what would it be?
My character had a last name. What would it be? Wow. Well, she's like the ethnic girl. So so I feel like Mangello. Maya Mangello.
How did you come up with that?
Because it's a family name.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like,
there's
wow.
a really interesting mafia story behind it, but I won't go into that on camera.
What was your series theme song?
What was my theme song? Can I like sing it?
If you can, do you know it?
Yeah, if you play it for me. but I can't.
I'll start it off. Power Rangers.
There's a galaxy far away. Da-na-da, da-na-da-na.
Close enough. Close enough. Do you remember? All right. So the first season had putties. Putties. The first season had the Putty Patrol.
Okay.
What was your season's like henchman?
Wait, is this a test?
Kinda. It's easy though.
Henchman? My henchman? The Stingwingers?
Oh, good job. High five. Good job.
Yes.
That's really good.
Yeah, it is.
What's fictional city did your season take place in?
We were in a lost galaxy, but I'm from the planet Miranoi that was destroyed.
But the flying base was
The megaship,
the Terra Venture.
the Terra Venture,
Yes. You were close though.
the megaship on the Terra Venture.
If you can choose any 4 other Rangers that weren't in your season to be on your Power Ranger team, who would they be?
David Yost, Walter, JDF.
Well, we'll go with that.
Cardenas.
Oh yeah.
But I said David Yost twice because I really love him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Maybe you guys can do a little mashup if they did a Power Ranger big giant reunion episode. But thank you so much for your time. And what was the show you have coming on now?
Stuck in the Middle. It's on Disney.
Stuck in the Middle on Disney.
I play Susie Diaz, the mama of 7 amazing children, and it's a lot of fun. It's like a big family show. It means the world to me.
And are all these 7 kids always getting into hijinks, and you're like the mom that's like, kids?
Like on and off the set. I mean, in the show is about like this chaotic family, but then off the set too. Like we're like a real family. You know, everybody sort of bickers and then makes up. Like we love each other and then bicker. You know. Yeah.
I think it's really cool though that you can kind of take your experience from Power Rangers, since that was like your first thing and you were so young, and kind of instill that into these young kids.
Yeah, I hope they're listening.
At that age, who really is, right?
I'm always like, when you're a TV mom, you'll understand. That's what I tell them.
Will happen someday. Well, thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure meeting you. You're amazing. Thank you.